is up, slay gang, and welcome back to my channel. If you are new to my channel, you are now tuning in to Slaying It with Ray, and I am Sheree. If you are not yet subscribed to my channel and you would like to become a member of the Slay gang, then make sure you go ahead and mash that subscribe button for me. So let's jump into the video. As you can tell from the title of the video, I'm going to be talking to y'all about my favorite products to use when doing knotless braids. Knotless braids are a very poppin' protective style that's been going on for the past couple of years or so. And it's one of my styles that I've been mastering, you know, getting booked with and doing YouTube videos with. And it's also one of my styles that's been getting me a lot of subscribers. And I know most of the time on my videos I'm not like showing what products that I'm using, or I get like a lot of questions about the hair that I'm using or why I prefer to use certain products that I use. So I decided to dedicate a video to talk to you guys about the products that I love to use with my knotless braids. So to begin, hair is so important, y'all. Let me just stop and talk to y'all about how important it is to make sure that you're using the right hair when doing knotless braids. Hair matters, okay? You want to make sure you're using a good quality of hair, okay? One of the brands that I love to use is the Prestretched Expressions braid hair. So this is what that looks like, the Prestretched Expressions by Outre. So when I'm doing butt length braids, I get the 52-inch hair. Now if you want to do the mid back, I think they have 42-inch hair. Now don't quote me on it, y'all. I'm gonna do my Google and I'm gonna add it in up here. If I'm doing the butt length braids, for sure I use this length. If I'm doing mid back, then I use this hair right here. I don't use this length for mid back. Now butt length, let me rewind. Butt length, I either use the 52-inch pre-stretched hair, or either I use this 30-inch Ruwa hair. My personal choices are these two brands right here, one of these two. Also, other good brands, which I'll list up here, I'll put pictures in. Another good one is the other type of pre-stretched Expressions hair. It's really good. I've used that before. It's the Africana brand, I think. And then this is not really on my top faves, but I see that it works for a lot of other braiders. The easy braid hair. Now when you're using easy braid hair, you have to make sure you're getting the real easy braid hair, because they have the Spectra pre-stretched easy hair, but that's not really the real easy braid hair. The real easy braid hair is going to be the pre-stretched Spectra Innocence. It's going to say Innocence on it, okay? But my personal go-tos are the Ruwa Prestretched and the Prestretched Expressions. Those are, if you see me doing knotless braids, just know those are the two types of braid hair that I'm going to be using, okay? Okay, so to get into products, let's start off with what I like to put my products on. So when I'm braiding, I don't know if y'all like seen any of my previous videos, but if you have, then you're familiar with my product band. Okay, this product band can be purchased on my website. I love this product band because this is the more sanitary way to go, and it's the more convenient way to go. Now when I say sanitary, let me just school y'all. It is not sanitary for you to be putting the products on the back of your hand or the back of your arm and then putting on your client's head. I'm a cosmetologist, so we are very big on sanitation. It's unsanitary to put products on your skin and then put it on your client's head. So the Slay Band is really, the Slay Band is really great for that. Also, what I noticed, if you're putting the product on your hand, your body heat is melting that product. So by the time you know, you're getting into using that product, it's melting on your skin. So you might want to invest in the product band. Another thing I like to do, I like to put my clips on the product bands. So I highly recommend, like, if y'all see in my videos where I like to pre-section the rows off, then I clip my clips on my product bands like that. So these are another product that I like to use when doing my knotless braids, because it's just really convenient. So I'll clip the clips onto the product band. So the product band and the clips are another set of my go-tos for knotless braids. So for laying the hair down, I have used this brand. Let me show y'all first my top brand. So of course the Shine and Gem yellow container is upstairs. I really don't feel like going upstairs to get it, so I'm just going to insert a picture of it right here. I love Shine and Gem. Now for some clients I can use just the Shine and Gem and be fine with it, but then I've realized on some clients the Shine and Gem just curls their hair up and I need to add another product with it to lay it down, and that's where this Eben comes in with the green top. Now as far as Eben goes, the only kind that I like is the one with the green top. It's also another kind that I like, which I will insert right here, is the Eben Honeys and Bees. I think it's the braid twist and lock pomade, or the twist and lock pomade right here. That is the bomb.com. I've used it when doing feed-ins. I used it on my mother-in-law and my sister-in-law, and it laid their hair down so good, but I cannot find it in my area. So I would say like try Amazon. You might have it in one of your local beauty supply stores. However, where I live, we don't have it. Back home we do have it, so you might have some luck. If you don't, then try Amazon. But yeah, for some clients I have to mix this and the Shine and Gem together, because sometimes the Shine and Gem just does not work for me, and I have to mix this with the Shine and Gem. Another product that I was using that I did like was this braiding gel. It's the BTL braid gel. I did like this, but the only con I would say about this is that it starts to get hard over a certain amount of time. So I recommend putting it on the product band. Get a product band, and once you get your product band, put it on the product band and close it, because if you have this jar open for too long, then 9 times out of 10 the product is going to start to harden up, and that's what I didn't like about this. I mean, I would rate it an 8 out of 10 as far as like laying the hair down. It did that, but it just gets hard, and I don't like when products get hard, and it's still a lot of it in the container. But I mean, it's convenient from time to time. I use it from time to time, but I'm not like really crazy about it like I am with the Shine and Gem and the Eben mixed together. Now when it comes to setting the braids, my go-to foam is the Vigorol foam with the green label. This is the olive oil mega moisture Vigorol foam. Now any of the Vigorol foams are really good. Like if they don't have the green label, then I'll just use any of the Vigorol foams. They're only like $5 in the beauty supply store. It lasts a long time too, and yeah, I just like the way that it lays the hair down. Another option that I use is the Tropical Roots foam. Now this is some good stuff too. This is for, it does really good with sculpting and all of that stuff. Another product that I like to use when setting the braids, I'll set the braids and I lay it down with 3 neck strips. You know, neck strips, they're really cheap. They be in the front of the beauty supply store. You know, just pick up some packs of neck strips because it helps lay it down. And now speaking of laying down, most of the time I either use, when it comes to the edges, I like to use either my Eben or my Slay by Ray edge control, which is not going to focus, so there we go. So I use either my Slay by Ray edge control or my Eben. And then that's when I set it with the foam and I lay it with the neck strips, because you'll notice a major difference when you're laying it down with the neck strips. It actually helps the hair, it actually helps with setting the hair. Now if you don't lay it with the neck strips, then it doesn't get as laid and flat as, you know, you want it to be when you're using the products. After I do all of that, I like to use my dryer. Now this dryer is one of the best investments that I ever used. This dryer was only like $60 at my local beauty supply store. It's the stand-up dryer. You know, you can adjust it. It can get taller, it can get shorter. It has good heat settings. I like to set the braids, finish out the setting process with this. Now after I take my clients from under the dryer, I use my Pump It Up, which y'all will see me using. If you're familiar with any of my knotless videos, I like to use the Pump It Up to set the foam. So the Pump It Up is good for getting that foam away, so when you're ready to take pictures, you won't have foam still sitting on the client's head. Some people don't like when you use the spritz, so I would just say be careful with using the spritz, because I've had 2 clients that were like, oh no, please don't put spritz in my hair because it dries it up. So I don't know, it's just whatever your clients prefer. Now most clients, they don't mind you just using a little bit of this just to set it with, but like I said, I've had in my whole braid time, I've had 2 clients not want their hair to be set with the spritz. Now after I do all that, I like to use the oil sheen. So what I have right now is just a Cantu oil sheen. My favorite oil sheen is actually the Argan Oil brand. I think that's the brand. It comes in the red container. It smells so good. Any oil sheen, really, you just want to use this to give them a nice shine. And then clients love when you spray their scalp. Like, and this, I would recommend you use this at home too. If you have knotless braids, make sure you get like a braid spray or anything like that. And that is all that I use as far as my knotless braids go. Now comb wise, I like to use the metal end combs. Now sometimes I do the combs with the little parted specialized things, whatever you call these, parting combs. I like to use those sometimes. Most of the times I just like to use the normal combs like this, as long as they have the metal end on them, because that metal end really helps me define my partings and stuff like that. Now with some people, these parting combs are what they use to help define the partings. I don't know if I got like the right kind. They have these at the beauty supply store. I think they're like $1 or $2, so I just be picking these up from time to time. So I hope this information was very informative for you guys. I'm going to put in a few of my knotless videos in the description box so you can get a visual of me actually putting the products to use. But yeah, these are the products that I like to use when I am doing my knotless braids. So I hope this video was helpful for you guys, and I will see you in the next video.